And with a gentle wipe, the years of dust just fall away, revealing the true beauty of this classic Trident cluster.
All right, let's see what we've got under here. This old Trident deserves to shine.
The patina on the tank, the corroded fasteners. Every detail whispers of 1971.
These old Tridents always had the best paint jobs.
Yeah, but getting parts now is a nightmare.
Just a little penetrating oil. We want this to seep deep into the threads before we attempt the removal.
And there it goes. Look at that rust cascade. That's 50 years of wear right there. Now, if we look closely at the terminals, you can see the extent of the corrosion here. We'll try to gently tap this area. And that's the front axle removed. Now we gently guide the wheel off the forks and let it roll.
And as the stanchion clears the clamp, the aged residue becomes visible, a sure sign it's time for replacement.
The key here is steady, even pressure. Once the tension releases, you can back the bolt out by hand.
Look at that texture. 40 years of rust. A beautiful patina, really.
The welds here look solid, surprisingly clean for a 71.
We're using the motorized buffing wheel here to get that mirror finish on the T150.
Now we carefully slide out the main spring. We'll set that here next to the spacer and the seals, ensuring everything is kept in sequence.
Apply the degreaser generously, then work it in with a stiff brush. Pay close attention to the spoke holes, making sure to rinse thoroughly afterwards. As you can see, the thick oil residue just dissolves away, revealing that beautiful polished aluminum underneath.
All right, so the key here is the sequence. We start at the center and work our way out diagonally to prevent warping the cylinder head.
And slowly they come out. You can clearly see the scoring on the skirts and the heavy carbon on the crowns.
The secret to these old Triumph valves is patience.
Use the fine brush to gently add the compound and break down the carbon deposit.
Okay, we gently stretch the ring now, careful not to overextend it. Slowly slide it down and into the groove. Perfect fit.
We apply the sealant and carefully align the crankcase halves. Now, using the torque wrench, we tighten the fasteners in a star pattern. And now for the top end. The fresh pistons slide smoothly into the newly machined bores, critical for the compression on this triple.
Just making sure we get every last particle before the clear coat. It has to be perfect.
The Trident T150. Perfectly smooth primer. Curing now, almost ready for the color coat.
Restored to better than new condition. The fresh finish on this Triumph is immaculate.
We're laying down a smooth coat of high build primer now,
ensuring even coverage across the whole tank before the base coat.
This is the iconic Olympic flame coat for the 71 Trident T150. Look at that gloss. We're laying down the final clear coat now, which really makes that cherry red pop. Look at that gloss.
We're laying down the metallic blue base coat now, followed by 2 coats of high gloss clear.
All right, next we install the refurbished Hagon shocks. We'll use the new hardware, get it snugged up with the ratchet, and then finalize the torque.
We slide the freshly polished axle through the hub, making sure everything is perfectly aligned before we apply the final torque. Listen for that click.
Aligning the chain, making sure every tooth is seated. Now for the tension, just right. And finally, torque it down.
Perfect. That's the clutch lever adjusted. Now for the throttle. Hear that click? Perfect.
The legendary 1971 Triumph Trident, fully restored to its former glory. After countless hours, we present the Trident T150, a factory new finish, 50 years later.